You guys, what's up? Shadow here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Right. Last time we installed our little container system here and welded some stuff, and we noticed we ran out of ore. Now I have to check real quick which ore we're running out of. I'm not quite sure which one it is. I think it was something like cobalt or something. Let's see, because there was certain things we couldn't produce anymore. It might have been nickel. Alright, no, it's actually, I think it's cobalt. So, what we're going to do this time is we're gonna get the good old Toblerone over here, and we're gonna go on a mining tour. Well, because, you know, and that will be the first time that we actually take our battleship, no, not our battleship, that's wrong, our combat ship with us, right? Which is exciting. We'll see how well that works. And let me tank some oxygen before we go on our journey here. Ow. And smash my face into everything. There we go. Right, so let me board our vessel. Where is the entrance? It's been a while since we actually used this ship, and I just probably like let thousands of liters of oxygen escape, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we can safely open our mask. Sweet. Right. First of all, let's go to the GPS. So we said cobalt. So let's see all the cobalt mines that we have. Actually, I don't think we have too. Wasn't cobalt like one of the last things that we found? Might be, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so we're gonna go there again, and something else. Let me just see in which direction that is. Okay. Move the ship towards it. There we go. 17 kilometers. Let's just plot the course and be on our merry way then. And once we're on the way, we can actually... I also want to like fly to an asteroid with some uranium on it, because I want to have more uranium. You can never have too much uranium. So that is also a thing. So let's just accelerate a little bit. Obviously, since this is a mining trip, we need something to talk about. And actually, I have something interesting. I found something. I already mentioned it, I think, a few times before. I'm in a like Facebook Space Engineers multiplayer community group. Although I don't play multiplayer too often, but still, I find it interesting. People post interesting builds and infos and just funny discussions as well. And I think like a week or two ago, somebody posted an interesting poll. And basically it was about the future of space engineers. And it was about how we would like to see space engineers. Would be like, you know, get like, should they finish space engineers and just go to a new game? Should they pump more money into space engineers? So the two most chosen answers, and it's pretty much split down the middle, which I find very interesting, is I would rather see, this is answer number one, is I would rather see space engineers finished and complete with the money they've already made. I would then pay for an improved sequel. Okay? So that's I think what they're on course right now. That's what they're doing right now, I think, at least. That they complete space engineers and maybe improve some little things. And the other answer, that has almost the same amount of votes, I think they're both around 100 votes, is pay for a new sequel to Space Engineers with improved engine and allow the original Space Engineers to die. Which basically would mean they would just finish up a few things and then never touch it again, but focus on a new game entirely. At least that's how I understand it. And basically what I want to talk about is how do you people that watch these videos, how do you see that? Because especially the question between getting a, so to speak, finishing off this game and then immediately getting a new improved one, or should they basically focus on this game and you know, pump every resource into this game and not focus on a new game? I mean, there's advantages to both of these methods, I think. Let me just, I want to activate all the uranium things, just so we have all of them. There we go. I think I should start to decelerate. There we go. So, let me run through the options here. So, option A, as I said, would be they focus on improving this game. And they spend their money on, you know, improving features and basically doing a Minecraft-esque kind of situation where they still put resources in this game and improve it further and further. This would have quite some advantages, of course. For one, all the people who have already bought Space Engineers, well, you're in luck. You already have the game, and it's only gonna get better. That's nice. Also, it would be like an environment that we know and love, and it would be very, very cool for us. We could probably have all the worlds that we made, we could keep them, and, you know, all our builds and stuff. That would be nice. There's also some disadvantages, though. For example, there will be things that will never be done in this game. I'm like 100% sure. Just because of the way they have built it, you know? The way the engine works, the way everything else works. I think there's just some limitations that we cannot get around. Also, think that's also a point with the AI and stuff like that. I think one of the... Let's say it's an example I can imagine would be very relevant. I'm not quite sure it's actually like that, but I think it shows what I mean. In Space Engineers, of course, the sun rotates around your world. It's not the other way around. It's not that your planet rotates around the sun. And that's just because it was, you know, it was always this way. At first, there was no rotation at all, so it was static to begin with. They didn't, I don't think they built this thing with the imagination that it would one day rotate around the sun. And now, if they would have to make that in this game, that actually all the planets are moving and your ship is moving as well with gravity, you know how complicated that would be? Because they had to break everything down and rework it again, you know? So that's a disadvantage, of course, because you already have very fixed structures in place. And if you want to change that, you have to break them all down, and then the whole thing goes to shit, basically, before it starts working again. Which we had sometimes, you know, it happened. So yeah, that is something like suboptimal if they would to improve this game further and further. There are limitations. And of course the engine, you know, it's... In a few years, this will be a very old engine, and you would wish that they had a newer one, and you cannot just switch them out like that. At least I think you can't. Right? And here we come to the advantages of the second option, which would be finish this game up, put a lid on it, say it's done, and then go on to a new game. Space Engineers 2, so to speak. Which they will build from the ground up, you know, new engine, and they will have, of course, lots of experience, so they can already, like, envision some things that they probably didn't think of when they built the first game. So everything will be a little bit better. These are the main advantages that... Oh, whoops. Did I just... No, I didn't destroy anything. Good God. There we go. These are the main advantages, that you would have a fresh start. Like, it would be very clean, they could structure it way better than they did. And, you know, that would be nice. The disadvantages, of course, are you will have to pay for a new game. Which, as I've seen in the comments of this poll, some people say they would buy this game over and over again. You know? Because they love it so much. And I think that would be the minor issue. The major issue I see is that... Probably we're gonna have another huge, like, early access cycle, so to speak. You know? I mean, right now, where Space Engineers is, we can see the end of the light, the light at the end of the tunnel at this point, right? And if they would start a new Space Engineers, that would be completely zero, you know, back to square one, and at least that's what I imagine. I don't think they would do anything other than early access, right? I mean, they need the money. They're not like such a big studio that they can just say, yeah, we're going to develop the game and then release it when it's complete. No, they're going to go early access. I'm almost 100% sure about that. So that's a disadvantage, because there will be these growing pains again, you know, with the regular updates that will break all your stuff, and it's going to be pain all over again. And there will be phases where the game is probably nearly unplayable. So yeah, both options have their advantages and disadvantages. Now, I'm not 100% sure on which side I will come down on this debate, because I love this game. I really do. And I want it to be the Minecraft in space. I really do. I would love to sit here in 10 years' time and still play this game and be like, yeah, it's amazing. They put so much stuff in it. Remember back in the days when you couldn't build things with pistons and they would explode. Now look at it. You know, I would love to do that. But I also know that there are these limitations. And oh god, it's a bit laggy today. I hope the footage turns out okay. Anyway, as I said, I know there are these limitations, and they can't get rid of some of these problems. It's just not possible. At least not possible in that way that I would want it to be. They would have to really break down the whole game, right? And that would not really be progress. Now let's put some cobalt here so it can start producing already. There we go. Right, let me think. Where should we go next? We should go to some uranium planet. Planets? Asteroids. There's a few nearby. Well, nearby, that's like a very strange definition. Actually, this one is the nearest, over there, 7.39 kilometers. I think we're gonna go there. Also, seriously, that's something I have to say they did very well. In previous versions of the game, before Clang fix, this right here would have been a problem. There might have been situations where the ship would randomly, like, dislodge itself and basically crash your whole ship. And yeah, it's very stable. I love it. Really do. But yeah, this is really a subject that is troubling the whole community. This, how is it going to continue? You know, are they gonna pull the plug? Are they gonna restart? You know, are they even gonna do a new Space Engineers? You know, let's suppose they say, yeah, we've finished this one. We're on a new project now. On a scale on 1 to 10, how pissed would you be if it would not be a Space Engineers game? If it would be like something completely different, you know? Maybe they'll do, I don't know, a underwater survival simulator. Who the fuck knows, right? Maybe they want to try something completely new, and that's up to them, right? But I guess a lot of people would be pissed, you know? They expect Space Engineers. And they want their Space Engineers, they want an improved Space Engineers, and yeah, I wonder how pressured the team feels, you know, Keen, the guys there, how pressured do they feel to actually crank out like a new game maybe, or improve this game, you know, the pressure. I wonder, because that's the problem. If you're like really, really famous for one special thing, then the people want to see that special thing over and over again. And if you do something new, that's not good. So, yeah, they might have worked themselves into a corner because Space Engineers, and I guess Medieval Engineers 2 is kind of, you know, popular among a certain group, like a fan base. I really wonder. if people would accept the new game that has nothing to do with space engineers. Even if it was in the same style, but in a different setting. I don't know, steampunk engineers. Would people accept that? You know, for one, I would love to see things like that, but at the expense of space engineers, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Because for me, this game is at a place where I can play it and have fun. But of course, it still feels kind of empty sometimes. As I said, it's like early Minecraft. You have to make up your own, like, gameplay, basically. Because there's not much that challenges you to do something. In theory, you could just, like, build a very, very simple, you know, like, solar base, and you would survive forever. You would not have to do anything. And there's no incentive to do anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Why the hell is the uranium reactor empty? No, it's not. Why the hell is it overloading? That's kind of weird. Alright, so we have silver right here. Should we just grab ourselves a little bit of silver? I don't know, it cannot hurt, I guess. Oh, it might be because I'm, like, quite heavily loaded at this point, so maybe that's why it has a bit more trouble actually accelerating and decelerating. We shall see. Also, I need to find where the uranium is on this baby here. I haven't really seen it. And nom nom nom. Tasty, tasty. Ah, it's pretty much on the other side of the asteroid, it seems. We'll just take a little nibble out of this one, just to get some silver, and then we're gonna be done with this one. There we go. That should be enough, you know. Yeah, see, I have so much stuff here. Look at that. Lots and lots of cobalt. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Right, let's go to the other side here. You know what? We should, like, make a note on this one. Which one is this? Let's see. It's AG, FE, U, and ice. That's one. Let's add a note here that says pirates nearby. Oh, great. You cannot even... Wow, you cannot put so many... Okay. Fine. Pirates then. So we know that if we go here, we have pirates on our radar. Because at one point I want to actually fight the pirates. But I think I want to have something else first. Something like a long-range ballistic missile or something. You know, something I can engage these guys with from long range. As I said, my most favorite thing would be a gravity cannon, but they don't seem to work that well anymore, so... Oh, I need to be careful with my antenna here. Jeez. Don't want to rip that one off. There we go, baby. Nice and slow. What the hell? What? Is it just me, or does that look like a penis? That looks odd. And now I'm gonna drill into it. Oh! This is terrible. Yeah, it's inside it, apparently. That's interesting. Okay, then. Fine. Right, let's... Oh. I didn't expect to be that close. I think all my drills are still in order. Drills are very sturdy, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, I guess we're gonna get some stone first, but... Must be somewhere in there. There's nothing coming from that outpost, is there? Don't think so. Ah, yeah, we're getting uranium, boys. We're getting the uranium. Nice. You know, I was thinking maybe the fighter jet on the top will like limit the amount of depth I could go to with the mining ship, but actually it's right where the solar panels start, so it doesn't limit me at all. Really cool, I like that. It's almost like I planned that one. Not really, but yeah. Deeper! Deeper! I'm an idiot. How much do we have right now? Oh, plenty galore! Praise be Clank. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting view. Alright, yeah, let's... This should be enough. Let's pull out. That's what he said. And... done. Let's look at the hole that we left there. Very nice indeed. Good. Let's turn off all these annoying things here, because I don't need those anymore. All of them off. There we go. And now we just need to go back to a base. Where is my base? Wait, what? What the hell? Did I... Why can't I see my base anymore? What? Am I too far away? I mean, I know my base is about this direction, close to the... a bit closer to the moon, I think, but... What the hell? I wasn't aware that I was so far away. Or did something terrible happen? You know, maybe some power outage? Although, no, I don't think so. It wasn't drifting as well, was it? I'm not aware that it was drifting away. That would be like most terrible thing ever. I come back and my base is basically in the gravitational pull and will be killed. Also, that asteroid over there looks like a shrimp. Random things in space. It really does look like a shrimp, though. So, if I go in this direction, it should pop up again, shouldn't it? I'm very irritated right now. Did I, like, turn off signals? No. No, of course not. I see the pirates. Duh. What the hell? I mean, I can technically, if I'm really desperate, I could use the Space Master to check, but damn, I get this very lost feeling right now. That's not good. Where did my base go? What in the name of... I mean, seriously? What is happening right now? Did I do something stupid? No. These are all correct. What the hell is going on? Did I destroy my antenna or something? No, everything is intact. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's the antenna. Let's increase the broadcast radius. What the hell is going on? Where is my base? Seriously, let me just... where can you... There's some way you can cycle through big grids. There we go. It's still there. Right? Oh, that's a pirate base. Alright. Oh, whoops. Wait. Wait, what? Characters, player control. There we go. Fixed it. Where is the base? Oh, man. What did I do? "12 kilometers. Okay. Let me just do something. I can set a signal here, right? Jesus Christ, I don't know what I did just now. Characters again? There we go. Oh, it did set... I'm an idiot. Okay, that didn't work. But I think I'm going into the right direction, ain't I? Let's just accelerate a little bit. I need to figure this out. This is bugging me. Let's accelerate some more. Am I coming? Yeah, I'm getting closer. So is my antenna on the base? Is it like set to 10 kilometers maybe? That would be very weird, and I wouldn't remember that, but it's the only explanation that I have right now. Or it's out of power. That would be like explanation number 2. Which, again, I cannot really think that it would be like feasible. Because I have A, solar panels galore. And 2, I'm pretty sure there's still some uranium on there. So I'm really not sure what is happening right now. Let's turn that down to, what was it, 5,000 I think? Yeah, something like that. Holy hell! I mean, I can even see the stupid pirate station that far away, so why can't I see mine? This is seriously bugging me right now. Need to check again. Ah, we're getting closer. There we go. Are we flying in the right direction at least? Not quite. Okay. I think we need to turn this thing around. And go in this direction. Right? I mean, we might see in a few minutes, we might see the signal again if we're inside 10 kilometers, but... Wait, is it that... Can you see that on the screen there in the middle of the planet? Like, right here. Can you see that? I think that's my station. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's that. This is super odd. Also, it's very laggy today. I don't like it. I don't like it, game, when you behave like this. It's bad behavior. Seriously, I should be well inside 10 kilometers at this point. Huh. This is really, really odd. What happened? Yeah, that's definitely my station. I'm like 100% sure now. This is my station. Was I just too far away? But right now I should be well inside 10 kilometers. Let's check again. Yeah, see? 6 kilometers. Oh, let me... No, it's still everything has power here. Right? That definitely has power. Why is the antenna not broadcasting? Did I fuck something up? What the hell? Well, it's gonna be visual navigation then. It's a bit awkward, but we can do it. Hopefully. That's like the most crazy thing ever if you had to navigate a behemoth like that without radar control, just by visually yeah, about this direction, I'm gonna wing it. I mean, a lot of people say flying is terrifying, you know, because it's unsafe, but you know, it's actually oh, there we go, there's a beacon, but no antenna. Interesting. But yeah, what I was saying, flying is very safe because, you know, most of it is in free area and you can let the computer do it. That's the best thing about it. I mean, it would be very scary if the pilot just had to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna fly oh, where's the ground? About there, let's turn here. Then it would be scary, but because you can't trust on computers and stuff, so that's why it shouldn't be that scary. Of course, it looks scary because if something goes wrong, it goes very, very wrong, and then it's fatal. But yeah. So wait, the beacon is lit. Gondor requests aid. No, which beacon is that? That's, I think, from one of my ships. I'm pretty sure. But does that mean my station has not enough power? What is the meaning of this? Also, am I gonna crash into it? Should we make a backup safe here? Just in case? Because I'm approaching quite fast, as you might be able to see. No, I think I'm not gonna crash into it, but I might enter planet's gravity, and that would be terrifying. I'm deaccelerating though now. Yeah, it's only the beacon that is... What the hell? And which beacon is that? That's the mining... No, the welder ship beacon. What? What the hell? Actually, that's almost a point landing I'm doing right now. Jeez. It's almost like I planned this. This is very irritating right now. I have to investigate. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I almost landed point perfect here. Genius. Alright. Fine. Now docking shouldn't be that much a problem anymore, since we have some thrusters on our base. Mm-hmm. Bit lower. Come on. Yeah, this is going very smoothly. Low up. Blow up. Is there some, like, program somebody wrote for automatic docking? I wonder. Because that's what most space games, you know, do. That if you go near a station, you can, like, initiate automated docking protocols, and then you will basically be navigated to the nearest docking station and fully docked. Would be very useful here, wouldn't it? That's a thruster, you idiots! That's not good for transferring goods. It took a while until I noticed, but God, I'm an idiot. Why am I doing this? Wait, I'm too much forward here. Now we're about the right... Yeah, just a little bit. Ah, we established contact. There.
No fuel.
I'm not quite sure what it's doing here. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I think the batteries are gone. Whoops. Interesting. Going into space without helmets. Genius. Current input. Current output. Stored power. Yeah, actually, that might be the problem. We need more solar panels. Probably. Maybe. Alright, so let's, before we finish this episode off, it has taken longer than it should have. Because of my stupid station. You know, I should have activated just the reactor. This is something I wish I had more routine with the in-game programming language they use here. Because if I had the time and the routine, I would just write a programmable block that would be like, when battery power is below a certain amount, activates the reactor. You know, like a emergency generator. Then stuff like that wouldn't happen. But alas, it happened. Right, so let me get the refineries here. They're all refining magnesium. Oh no, this one is doing, yeah, uranium. That's fine. Can have some more actually. Jesus, look at that. So much uranium. This one, no, this one should not do magnesium. This one should do cobalt, actually, like that. And this one, I think we have enough magnesium for now. Let's do silver. I don't know. Right, and now, let's do the test. Can we make... Oh yeah, I've made a metal grid already. Sweet. There we go. We're back in business, lads. And actually, I really think we should, next time, we should maybe add some more solar panels. Which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, you know. Maybe I could, like, from here, create, like, a large outer ring. You know, like an actual ring. And then fit it with a shit ton of solar panels. That would be, like, a very big project. But I have to think about that first. Can I be killed if I... No. Okay. Curiosity killed the cat, but apparently not me. Which I'm very glad for. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time when we do some more construction. Either on the ship or the station. Anyways. Thanks for watching. See ya. Take care.